ARESxGOD here, and yeah, I have to say it. After this episode, I'm fully in with chainsawman. This has been the best episode yet. If the first two episodes haven't got you hooked on the series, if this one doesn't get you, I don't know. This has been the best episode on the series so far, and I not just talking about the action, the animation, the relationship, just how it started between Power and Denji. Even though it seems like they don't really get along, I liked how they're also very similar in some aspects, and I can't wait to talk about it. So let's get into it. Now, at the beginning of the episode, it picks up right after Power went a bit wild in the last scene of the previous episodes, and she kind of got in trouble, but I really like how she handled that situation. Now, there's some rules with demon killing, because if a public safety demon hunter kills a demon from a civilian demon hunter, it's not that good. So they kind of got in trouble with Makima. Now, one thing I liked how Power was so cute there in that situation, but if you, or maybe if I'm thinking too much about it, I really think there's something way more about Makima, because you know that Power is a devil also, or used to be before she became a fiend. Why is she so scared of Makima? How does Makima have her under her control? And Makima being so calm, just relax in the back there, the way she was handling that entire situation, it felt like she had everything on top, like nothing could face her, even in that situation, or somebody that was working under her did something they shouldn't have done. And the camera angles were yeah, whoever made that decision, you have my respect there. When she was sitting on that bench and left them bickering a bit, all we could see was Makima's ass, and I can't complain. I really can't complain about that camera angle. So yeah, Power used to be the blood demon, and in Makima's words, she also gets very worked up. Now, what I liked is that she basically dumped Power on Denji, telling you need to get her under control, and Power being, but he made me do it. He commanded me to kill him. She was so cute. She instantly, like, when in trouble, just lie and double down. So yeah, they're gonna have to find a way and work together. But just the beginning started off so funny in a way, and then it just ramped up more and more, and the camera angle, like I said, and I'm very curious why is Power so scared of Makima. Hopefully, we're gonna find out more and more with the series moving forward about Makima. Now, Denji, what I like about him, he has a one-track mind. Even during all of that, his mind was just, yeah, want a cup of fill. And even after that, when they were at the vending machines, I have to cup of fill, but maybe later. The boobs are the most important thing, and this is where you see the similarities between them a bit. That conversation, I really liked it quite a lot between them. When Power saw this cat, actually got a bit attached to it. You see a cat, I'm gonna assume everybody pretty much likes cat. It's not just about dogs versus cats, but in this case it was here a bit, because also what I liked about Denji saying just being able to grab this drink is like a dream come true for me, but you also have to stop fucking up, and I don't really see us working together. But I still like that he's very down to earth still. Is that still going to last moving forward, depending how he changes with everything that he's gonna have to do probably in the future? I hope so. I really like him to have these small, very small dreams that we basically take for granted. Just imagine just grabbing a soda being something so so important. Now a bit focused on Power saying she likes cats but hates humans and demons. Is like an instinct for her. She hates them that much, so they don't really have a common ground until she kind of uses this half truth in a way, because she was mostly telling the truth there until we find out a bit later on that she lost her pet Meowie and couldn't recover it, and so she fell into Makima's clutches. So I hope we're gonna get some more context into that, how exactly she fell into Makima's clutches, how is Makima able to keep her working there, and she has very limited freedom, Power, and we'll get to that. But also seems like she's much smarter than she leads on, or my first impressions I got from her, because she felt like this very one-track mind, just killing demons the way she acted previous episodes, very airhead, very in her own world, which she's all of that, but also when she wants something she's capable of actual deceit, which I liked that quite a lot. And here when she was talking about her passing, thinking that Denji wouldn't understand, and my immediate thought was Pochita. I hope Denji is gonna mention Pochita, and he mentioned it after, but he mentioned something more important. I'll do anything for bombs. So yeah. Every man's dream. He still has this one track mind. He's never gonna let it go. But saying that he doesn't understand why would you do it for cats. But if it was a dog, then yeah, he could understand it. So this was cats versus dogs. But no, what they decided after. Well, Power kind of proposed Nick, saying, "Hey, how would you feel about a deal to touch my boobs if we recover my pet?" And to say the least, that Denji got into it. And Power's reactions were so good when Denji was basically performing for the Oscar there. I hate that demon. I can't stand this atrocity. Stealing a pet as a demon. We're gonna have to go recover it. Somebody hand Denji a Oscar there, and Power just going, wow, wow. I like that quite a lot. And also the voice actor of Power just does such an amazing job, just portraying the feelings behind the character so well. I feel like this improves the character so much. That was an amazing scene between them. So now they finally have some common ground, working together a bit. This is here where we see that Power has very limited freedom. They even need to get permission for her to leave the public safety office. Denji does so. I don't know how Makima would have felt about that. Does Denji have that authority? I don't know. We still don't really know what freedoms even Denji has, considering his situation. So they decide to go after the demon that has Meowie, Power's pet. And this is where some holes in her story starts to appear, saying she can't fight it because the demon is gonna use the pet as a shield against her. Denji was just like boobs, 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 and boobs. And this is where I'm really curious what Power's reaction is gonna be after this episode, because while Denji told her about Pochita, that he's right here, he actually meant it literally, that he is still there, as in his heart. Of course, he didn't expand on that, but she took it as when you lose somebody, you still have them in your heart. So she doesn't believe that in the afterlife or things like that. This is why I'm really curious what her reaction is gonna be when he finally understands Denji's situation. He's kind of between a demon and a human, and she said she hates both. I'm curious, is she gonna make an exception for him after what happened this episode? I'm really starting to like the dynamics between their relationship. So yeah. And also something very curious happened this episode, with Makima having to make this report, talking to the council, maybe her superiors, I don't know, about some American matters also. Russia might get involved. devils being used for the military, so setting up some maybe future events, maybe the bigger world, not just focusing on the character. That would get me very interested. And even saying she training these two new dogs, and one of them being interesting, referring to Denji, and counseling, telling her, do not get attached. I don't really think she's attached. She kind of sees them as toys, but maybe she sees something more in Denji. I don't know what, but she definitely got interested in him. Could it be just his power? Could it be something about what she sees in Denji? I don't know, but there's something more there, definitely. Now, the thing that I liked, we finally get some more information about how demons work in the series, when Aki asks her, why do you have so much faith in Denji, and basically gave some explanations on how demons are, saying devils are born with names. The more those names are feared, the more powerful they become. And even said like a coffee demon wouldn't be very scary, and that's kind of true. You see a coffee demon coming after you, unless it's like Godzilla size, you're not gonna have any issues. But for example, the one she used there, a car devil, would be pretty powerful. Just imagining being run over, and that's very true. So sort of like image power, like visualizing something for yourself makes it more real and more powerful. And got me very interested. What could be the most powerful devils, if we think about it as that concept? Maybe a nuclear weapon devil, a fire devil, some of the, I don't know, darkness devil, if you look back at humanity, how it started, ocean devil. What else could be made like that? I don't know. God's devil. Would a devil be born with the name of a god? Gun devil. We have chainsaw devil. There's probably a gun devil. I don't know. Makes me think which ones would be the most powerful. Could it be just a fear devil, just signifying the concept of fear itself? That could be very powerful. I don't know. There could be so many things, but hopefully we're gonna get, the more we advance into the series, find out more about devils, and hopefully we're gonna see more Pochita. I really want Pochita to actually still be alive. And again, like I mentioned previous episode with Makima, when she said she can smell that Pochita is still there. Gotta keep our eye on her, or her ass, depending on the camera angle. But yeah, now Aki still doesn't really have a high opinion on Denji, especially after he said he wants to be friends with demons. And also he's lacking motivation. I don't really think he fully understands Denji yet, but I have a feeling they're probably gonna become much better acquainted after some time spent together. Now, this is where things take a turn for the worse for Denji, because while they're heading to this old house, can sense there's something more. The whole scene, Power's story, how she was getting too close to that demon when she said she couldn't really face it if it was gonna use her pet as a shield hostage. And then she felt that, like, even Power commenting, you're pretty dumb, but your instincts are very good. And what I liked, he told her, hey, I can transform in chainsaws. She took it as a joke, so she still doesn't know his situation. That's why I'm very excited for the next episode to see what her reaction is going to be after this. Now, while we see that Power actually lied, or like I said, she used half truths there. She clobbers Denji over the head and drags him there, and apparently she made a deal with this bat demon, Batman, if he if he was in another universe, to bring a human to him because it was wounded and it needed to heal. Was wounded by humans, so wanted revenge to drink a human and heal itself. And it was using the pet. Actually, there's definitely a pet, using it as hostage to control Power. Now, then they actually squeezed Denji like a milkshake. I don't know, there like a lime for blood, and actually drank Denji's blood, the bat. But he didn't like the taste. He was actually disgusted at the taste. Probably the demon traces in it, and it even what I liked about the scene, it happened a bit fast. While Denji was on the ground from being squeezed to death, he thought about the words, the conversation he had with Aki about being friends with a demon while looking at Power. I'm really curious to see their relationship after this episode. Now the bat got healed, wanted to go after children, pregnant women. So was a bit disturbing what that bat was listing the menu it wanted to have there. Now Power, before the bat left, wanted her pet back, and of course this asshole was saying, as a revenge for you bringing me something disgusting, I'm not gonna give you your pet. So it swallows the pet, reneging on the deal. Now what I liked here, we actually got some flashbacks with how Power met the pet, found it. It was basically like this wild animal. That's the feel I got from it. Felt like a prehistoric time in a way. I don't know how far back in the past is that, but that's the feel I got of it. I don't know. Kind of thought a bit of Avatar flashbacks. I don't know why, but she definitely looked feral there a bit, and found the cat. But her first instinct, or what she wanted to do with the cat, she wanted to feed it, take care of it, so she could kill it. She only knew how to kill in life there. So slowly and slowly she got more attached at the cat, because the cat wasn't screaming. She was always used with people or animals or anything. She was coming face to face, killing them, only hearing screams of fear, pain, and things like that. And this kind of changed her perspective a bit, showing how kindness can actually change somebody. Same thing also happened with Denji and his relationship with Pochita. Imagine how Denji, in what situation would he have been without Pochita? Kind of gives you some food for thought, so to say. Now this is where yeah, things got bad, because right when she had that realization, you see the bad demon behind her stealing the cat, telling her, hey, feed me. But yeah, that's how this entire thing started and led to this situation with Denji being here also used as a sacrifice. And she kind of gave up a bit there, even looking at Denji, telling him, yeah, I understand how it is now, not when you said you're not able to pet Pochita again, and she lets herself be swallowed whole. Whole. Sorry, I'm mixing up my words. Now, I don't think she's dead. She's probably not dead, but I really like the emotion in that scene, how the look she had on her eyes when she looked at Denji, and even he got a bit more motivated. Of course, he wanted his boobs back, but yeah, you get what I'm trying to say. And even another flashback, which I really like, flashback being done like this, like actually properly used. Their timings were really good, with him going through something very similar, remembering at the time when he lost Pochita and was just losing his mind, not being able to be with the one he loves. Thankfully, he found it when he got back home, and even Pochita was crying, waiting for Denji. And this is why I hope we're gonna see more of Pochita. And he transforms, like finally time for the chainsaws to come out fighting, and even try to protect him. And again, the fight was amazing. The animation, there was some CGI there, of course, but not as much as episode 1. They toned out a bit the CGI here, and I'm all happy for that. And now the bat tried to throw a car at him with a human inside when it realized Denji was trying to protect humans, and then I don't care, and threw the car back. Now the bat also used this breath cannon thought it killed Denji. Just that was really powerful though, because it blew quite a few buildings behind Denji. He was mostly okay, but he got mad because no boobs. The priority are the boobs. Of course. Now even the bat got scared there when you see something that keeps coming after you no matter what you do, and it's wanting to kill you. Of course, the primal instincts probably kicked in there and was more than terrified, and yeah, it got chopped, like really chopped, and it looked so good. The one scene after the breath after Denji finished chopping the bat demon, and also the ending for this episode, the animation they did there looked so good, the art style. But yeah, now this was pretty much the episode, and I loved it. I feel the series is getting better and better. I like the relationship, or the start of the relationship between him and Power, and I don't think Power is that. She kind of seems like one of the main characters, even though her situation right now is unknown until next week, and I'm very curious how her reaction is going to be after Denji saving her. And I still think the cat would also be okay. Probably gonna be very thankful to him that he also saved the cat, but also I kind of want to see her cute face just saying I'm sorry for lying to you. So maybe next episode Denji fulfilled what Makima told him to get Power under his control. That could be very interesting. This is just me assuming a lot of things, but I kind of feel that's where the story is heading, and I really love seeing them interact together, and also very excited about the future of the series, especially with the thing that was set up in the middle of the episode with Makima and the relationships between the characters. So much stuff are left for the future for the series. But yeah, overall it was an awesome episode. I'm probably rambling way too much. I maybe need to tone down my thoughts, filter a bit of them when I'm doing the videos, or maybe you guys enjoy a bit longer videos. Let me know in the comments below what you guys thought about the episode, what do you think about the series so far, especially if you're an anime only. Are you into it? Is it not for you? Or if you are a source material reader, how do you feel about the adaptation so far? So let me know in the comments below. As always, thank you very much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, helps me quite a lot, and you guys get the latest videos on the series that I follow. So keep enjoying Chainsaw Man. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.